What's up, everybody? This is Nightwing2303 from kicksoncourt.com. Today we have a quick look at the Adidas Rose 7732, and this is Adidas and Rose's second team model together. Last year's was obviously the 773. So with that being said, let's go ahead and get right into it. Alright guys, so here's just a quick look. These are available now. You can get them at Foot Locker, adidas.com. I'm sure there's other places, Finish Line maybe, Eastbay, Dick's Sporting Goods, all those kind of places. Just search around, they're everywhere. They're only $110, which is a very good price point. And I initially was not going to do this review because, as you can see, they look very, very similar to the Adidas Crazy Quick. However, when I saw them in store, in person, they actually are well, they're similar, but they're not the same. So they were different enough to where it made me curious, and I hate when I get curious because then I have to try it. So I bought them, and we'll see how it goes. Alright guys, so real quick, there is a heel cup here, and I believe it's made out of TPU. It's very sturdy. It's not like the cardboard kind, and it looks like it's part of a sprint frame, but it's actually, there's no sprint frame here. Like, you can, you can't do that. You can't do that when there's a sprint frame in place. There is a torsional piece here, right here, this green piece, and you can feel it inside. It's underneath the insole and everything. It doesn't hurt or nothing like that. Like, it's not like a sprint frame or nothing. But it's just right here. It's just basically a carrier for the My Coach technology. And it was just an interesting thing. Right when you put on the shoe for trying them on, they do fit true to size, by the way. But as soon as you put them on your feet, you don't feel a sprint frame or nothing. All you feel is like this little area, and that'll stretch out. So if you have wide feet, sprint frames usually are painful, even if you have slightly wide feet. Like for a narrow footer like myself, sprint frames, sometimes they work, sometimes they don't. The Crazy Quick was a very good one where it didn't hurt me too bad. Actually, they didn't really hurt me at all. And this guy here, because there's no sprint frame, I think it's like really nice. It's more accommodating for more players. That's the main difference. So now I'm curious as to how the support's going to be. So, do you have more of a potential to roll your ankle or whatever? So I'm just curious about that. Traction will probably be the same. The cushion feels nicer in these guys. You don't feel quite as low to the ground as you do in the Crazy Quick. The upper, this is more of like a traditional build as far as Adidas goes, where it's just all synthetics. The synthetics do feel a little bit cheap, especially this like nubuck here. It doesn't feel as nice as the Rose 4, or wait, Rose 3. Sorry, Rose 4 hasn't come out yet. But yeah, it doesn't feel as nice as the Rose 3, like the aluminum colorway or the home colorway. And then you have this like, I don't know if you can hear it, but it's like, it's kind of like that hologram type material, but it's not a hologram. I don't like that material, especially on shoes. I personally feel like it's cheap, but it's on there, so what can you do? No GeoFit collar or anything like that, but there is a polyurethane insole. And again, they fit true to size. Once they're laced up, they actually feel really good. They feel comfortable, and there's tons of flexibility for mobility and range of motion. And then you got this wicked traction on the bottom. So for all I know, these could be badass, and they could be way better than the Crazy Quicks, or they could be great in all aspects other than support when directly comparing them to the Crazy Quick. As far as like ventilation goes, I don't think these are going to be anything greater than those. It's synthetic, which isn't breathable, when you have some sprint web here, which is tiny little perfs. It's not really going to do nothing. It's going to allow a little bit of heat to escape. That's about it. And then some mesh on the tongue here. So we'll see how it is. I am excited to play in these though, which is pretty surprising, especially since I've already done it basically in the Crazy Quick, but I did enjoy those, so I cannot wait to see what is actually different in these. And yeah, that's all I can think of. So, but yeah, sorry about all this. I've just recorded this as my third video. I'm kind of tired. It's really hot. I just got off work, and now it's time to work again, like on the site and YouTube and all that stuff. So that is pretty much it. Thank you guys for all your support. If you want more information on these guys here, you can go to my site, as usual, kicksoncourt.com. You'll be able to see performance teasers as they come along before the performance review, so you get little tidbits of performance information as I play in them. And that is it. So yeah, thank you guys, and I gotta get some rest. So until next time, have a good one.